You heard me?
Yeah, I started it. We here. Welcome to Capturing Convos. I am your host, Practice Needed. I'm here with my co-host, Elefanti. He is the fanciest of the fancy. And yeah, we are here today. We gather here today just to let y'all know we love y'all. So yeah. What up, Fancy? How you?
Chilling.
We chilling, I'm chilling. There ain't nobody being a villain and shit. Oh man. So today I finished second season of Kaiju number 8, which is a really good fucking anime. Have you? Are you interested? Have you heard of this anime?
Nope.
Okay, well, it is an anime based around an older person, not older, like let's say middle age, our age, actually accomplishing something, doing something, but in the process of doing that something, he becomes a kaiju. Which, I mean, if you don't know anything about it, doesn't mean anything. But um, what is a kaiju? Kaiju is like a special monster or something. But he's special because he gets a number. The ones that get numbers are really special. And he got a number, so he's really special. The monster he became, and yeah. So there's that. A kaiju, Godzilla is like a kaiju to, and like literally, if you watch it, you'll see like a Godzilla style kaiju or whatever. So that I just finished that or caught up. I guess caught up to date with. I have been supposed to watch season 2 for a really long time because I do enjoy the anime. I just never got around to it, but I finished it within the past 3 days. I might even watch season 2 again because like I took in a lot of information and I fell asleep on some of it because like tired.
Bus.
Thank you. Because I'd be tired, so I might have to rewatch it again anyway. But I think now, well, I got plenty of stuff in my watch list, but I should progress Bleach like an episode or two, just to really get in the groove with these things. So that's my happy moment for the day. I am caught up on Kaiju number 8. Mm. Ooh, this is. I have no idea why earbuds or earpod stuff like in ear stuff make it ear itch to the level that it does. It's like I can understand being irritated a little bit, but it's like it be like super scratch. I'd be like, damn.
Because nothing was intended on being stuck in your ears for extended periods of time.
I mean that makes sense. That makes sense. It's been what 2-3
But
minutes.
but if you really want to be real, uh that Q-tip in the ear when you was a young boy is nothing like it.
It's pretty. It could be pretty soothing. Sometimes it can hurt, but most times pretty soothing.
It never hurt. I ain't never hurt.
Nope, different experiences.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. So what does it mean to you to be a man of honor?
Man of honor, I do what I say. I say, I stand behind what I say. When I'm presented with new information, I'm able to humble myself and accept the new information and make adjustments. Um, Man of honor. What else is a man of honor? A man widely accepted as respectable. Not just it's not just locals. People near and far respect you. That is a man of honor. Um, a stranger would come up to you and believe the best of you because of the way you carry yourself. That's a man of honor as well, or part of being a man of honor. Um, I think that was a pretty good summary.
Do you value such a notion?
I do, yes.
Do you consider yourself to be a man of honor?
I absolutely consider myself to be a man of honor.
Why?
Why? Because I make sure that I go out of my way to do the right thing. When presented with the option to do wrong or to do less than, I still try to make sure I hold myself to a specific standard of doing the right thing, even when it's not the most convenient for me. And then in turn, the son can only do that which he sees the father doing. John 5:19, favorite Bible verse. So as a parent, I want my children to be honorable as well. So I got to set forth the right example.
When's the last time that you can remember that you clearly exemplified honor?
I believe I do it every day. So last time earlier today when I turned in the money to work.
Someone lost something?
No. Well, I've done that recently too, but I mean like literally today, they handed me payment for the trip that I was driving them on, and then I think it included other trips as well. Um, I went directly after work, which was not convenient for me, but I still did it directly after work, directly after dropping them off, rather, to the base to turn it in to make sure it was then accounted for.
Or because who wants those problems? Okay. I see. And where do you think you got that from?
My dad always did what he said he was going to do. So I think it's a little bit of that. My brother is the same way. So I think a little bit of that. But it's mostly, I would say mostly my dad. It's like, just do what you say you're going to do and you know, don't. He was always concerned with what the neighbors thought. Or like that was like one of the things he used to always talk to me about. Is like, you got the neighbors to worry about. I used to hate it. I'm like, I don't give a fuck about these neighbors. They ain't helping us. You going through like the roughest part of your life and they ain't here to help. Like I used to really hate when he would say we got the neighbors to worry about. But I understand it differently now that I'm fully an adult.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I read a couple of different things that was like the people who are closest to your house are the people who could be the most of a danger or hindrance to you in the wrong circumstance, So they can also be a really good asset or a really good weapon in the right circumstance.
Right. Makes sense.
So, are there any people that you could think of that are possibly in the public spotlight? I don't know whether they be historical figures, athletes, musicians, just general celebrities, celebrated people who have displayed honor in a noteworthy way.
I'd like to say Colin Kaepernick. He took a stance about something he felt was wrong, and it literally cost him everything. But he stayed by it for like he didn't just fold the minute he got some pushback. He took some time to stand by and then bring the necessary attention until some things started to change. Yeah, so that he's definitely somebody I would consider honorable in his approach of trying to get things to change. He forced that conversation without doing anything malicious, just being simply himself.
I see. So is that like a trait that you value?
I do value the trait.
Okay. I got sidetracked because I wasn't expecting you to say him. I definitely have a follow-up question, but now I'm thinking about whether I should go down that path with him. Um, what should I like as since you use him as an example, we see
Hmm.
that honor seems to have cost him a couple milli, maybe a
Yeah,
career, maybe a reputation.
it
Oh
absolutely
yeah,
did.
Emilio Sparks. To add on to what your father was saying about the neighbors, Emilio Sparks said, "Your reputation is like credit. You got to
Hmm.
guard it with your life. And the minute you fucked up, you ruined it."
Yeah, I mean, not too long ago, you and I was talking about like the social credit or whatever. Like,
Social currency.
there we go. Thank you. Social currency. It's essentially the same thing. Like, hey, I believe this is a good person. I believe you know that this is a good person. So I want you to know that I know this is a good person, so that you can feel like I'm a good person, just like you feel like that's a good person.
Hopefully, his goodness will rub off on your conception of me.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, how much are you willing to pay for honor?
Like me specifically, I don't know. I don't have much. So it's like, and then it's honor to whom? It's like it's a lot of variable questions that goes into that. So it's like,
I don't think so. I think it's a pretty cut and dry answer, but I think everybody's answer might be slightly different. I think the way that you quantify it might be different. Like I just said,
so
Kaepernick, it cost him millions. It cost him his career. It cost him his reputation. So how much are you willing to pay
I mean, I
for
don't
honor?
have millions. So it's like I can't fathom what he had to go through to be honorable. Like I couldn't fathom the comparison. It's like
You have a
what
career. You have a lifestyle.
right, but I
It's
don't
not the
have the
same, but you have
I
your
don't have the
own.
same to lose. Like the things I have to lose, I might could get back really quickly. What he lost, he might get it back, but he may not have gotten it back yet. He may just still be on the path of getting some of it back, like
Okay.
like future contracts and stuff. It's that's a cost. I don't know what it did to his
The answer.
relationships.
Okay.
Huh?
No spoiler alert. Spoiler alert.
Hmm.
Just to get to the next part. The answer I was looking for was everything. And then
Yeah,
because that's how it is sometimes. That's what it requires of you most times, to be honest.
I mean, I, I I get what you're saying. I understand this, but I also don't feel like that the question isn't that simple. The question exists, but I don't feel like if you really ask a question, I don't feel like it should be that simple. If you can answer it that quickly, what do you really value? It's like,
Honor.
do you value anything earthly? Like some people
No.
do, some people don't.
Right.
Right, but I
That's
mean,
why
it's
that's
not
why the
a
question
universal
is
answer.
that's why it's a question. That's why it's a question though. Because I know what my answer is, but your answer is gonna vary because your perspective is gonna vary. Now, even though I asked a bunch of qualifying questions that came pretty much down to this point, it all brought us to this point, which is we both recognize that we value it. We both recognize that it's important. We both recognize that we have made sacrifices and watched other people make sacrifices for it.
Mhm,
So I guess what I was getting at is how much is too much when it comes to the sacrifice, right? That's kind of
mhm.
what I was getting at. Now I know I didn't ask it as well as that, I guess because I didn't want to have to say as many words, but I'll parse it out. I'll be as specific as I possibly can. Um, how much have you given? How much would you give? How much are you willing to give to just be considered honorable, or to just and then like I'll let that breathe. I'll let that breathe because I got to follow up too.
Right. So I think to be considered honorable, first of all, you got to pick your target audience. It's some people I don't care if they see me as honorable or not.
Okay. Well, I was literally about to say, after I said considered, I was literally about to say or feel honorable. Right. So your target audience could be you and no one else. Right. Um, it could be just the Lord Almighty and no one else. It could be your children and no one else. It could be the neighbors. It could be a combination of all. It could be the people who sign your checks.
Right. So once again, that creates the qualifying factors and stuff. So it's not like a black and white answer. It's not a straight up and down answer. Um, to be honorable as an anime watcher is like, I've caught up to One Piece. I feel like that makes me an honorable anime watcher. But somebody else is like, no, you gotta go back and watch the old stuff. And so it's like, do I care about that person's opinion? I may not know them yet, but it's like it's crazy that you took that personally. That's just literally something I lived through.
I didn't take it personal. I remembered the specific conversation that we had about that on this podcast, and I remember what your stance was, and I remember what my stance was.
Cool. So it's like some people may consider One Side honorable because I've watched thousands of anime episodes, whereas some people was like, no, you didn't really do your homework. You ain't really put in the effort. Like you wasn't there when it was weird to watch this shit. You only started watching it when it became cool.
You haven't paid obeisance to the forefathers.
Yeah, and then some people feel like that about
you got to give tribute, little nigga.
Yeah, so it's it's like, and then it just goes into like, all right, well, is that somebody who I want to think highly of me, or do I not care? We don't know.
I think somewhere in the Bible it does literally say like, don't be tripping over the honoring men. Don't be tripping for men to be honoring you. Something like that.
Yeah, I feel like that is definitely in the Bible, and then in various religious books for real, because what is that the sin of?
I'm so offended when you do that. Offended when you do that.
What?
Okay. Yes. But there's like you went to a Catholic school, so those Catholics, they made those up. They like the 7 cardinal sins, like that. Like when we was watching Full Metal Alchemist, and they personified all of them, and they had greed, gluttony, lust, vanity, all of that. That's not biblical. Just so you know, for the record. Okay. But I was saying that I get offended if I say something about the Bible and you or anyone for that matter says, "Oh yeah, many religious texts." Religious texts all seem to have that in common. And I'm like, what? Ain't nobody said nothing. Ain't nobody said nothing about no gosh darn Book of Mormon today. We are not talking about that, right? Like nobody said nothing about that. So don't be bringing up no Book of Mormon, dog. I ain't bringing it up. So why you bringing it up?
No, because if we talking about religious texts,
we're not talking about religious texts. We talking about the Bible. That's the difference. That's what I'm saying. Like you like if I'm talking like if that's like me saying like, yo, I really like Kobe, and then you'd be like, word. So Greg Ostertag, and it's like, bruh, that's not exactly the same. Like I could see the relationship that you're trying to draw, but one thing is not like the other.
In this case, it is though.
Nah. All right. I mean, to you, sure. Okay. If you want it to be, then I will allow it to be in your mind. That's fine. I will let that be.
I mean, it's not about once in this case. I mean, it's also the precedent of a lot of things we talk about. Even like simply, I talked about Usopp being in a world of this, and then we brought up other characters that didn't have anything to do with what was being said, but it's a general conversation.
You said like he's out there. You said like, yo, he's living in this world of pirates who have all these fruits and stuff. And I'm like, well, I mean, he ain't the only one in that world. If you want to say it's a whole world full of pirates who have fruits, you have to recognize that like 5 out of 6 of his crew don't have fruits. That's all I was saying.
Right, but that wasn't the question. Just like
it wasn't a question at all.
Right. Well, that wasn't the comment. That wasn't the comment. But to then to go around and on the other end, you say Bible, I say Quran. They both share books of the Old Testament.
No, they don't.
Or is it the New Testament? So it's like
they don't share books. They're two different things.
They share the similar writings.
No, they don't. They're two different things. They're completely two
They're,
different things
I
with
mean,
different authors.
yeah,
The
they're two
Bible,
different
the
things, but
Bible was
they share
written
the
by
same. Hold up. I had it because I don't want to misspeak it.
Abraham
I'm
is the
gonna let you look at
foundation.
it.
Abraham is the foundation of Judaism, Christianity, and Islam. You want to say that? I'll agree to that, but I'm not going too much further than that.
Okay. I mean, I'm not trying to get you to agree. I'm just saying, like,
No, but
the
if
point I'm
we're gonna
making,
have discussions, then we do have to
the
recognize that there are certain things that are granted. You know what I mean? So like,
mhm.
I'm not going to just sit here and fight everything you say because then otherwise we can't see eye to eye on anything, right? So what I'm saying is, while I do refuse to accept any type of likeliness, right, between those things that you're trying to compare or you're trying to draw relationships, I'm telling you, I reject that, right? I'm telling you just straight up outright, I reject it. I refuse to acknowledge it in such a way. If we want to delve deeper into it, which I know you don't really, we can, but I'm saying, well, I will at least grant you, because just for the sake of you finishing your statement, well, I will at least grant you that, Abraham is the father of all three of those, and they share that one thing in common. But as far as text, as far as authorship, as far as how the libraries present themselves, whether surahs or scriptures or verses or anything like that, there's literally no overlap, none whatsoever. And I think that was what you were suggesting.
No, that's not what I was suggesting.
You said they got the same writings in them.
Yeah, but that's not what I was suggesting.
Oh, that's overlap.
It's a lot of, because when talking with you, you kind of give a little tidbit here, and then I'll reply to the tidbit, and then we go completely off the course of where I was going with it, and then we hadn't in the course of wherever that tidbit takes us. But that's not where I was going with it.
Okay.
I was going with the fact that these different books and whatnot, people look to them for their guidance. So you specifically say Bible, and that's fine. And I say, I mention other books because other people look into other books as well.
And I literally said, and that's offensive to me because you're talking to me right now, right? So if I say something specific to me because it's my story and me and you are talking about my story, or me and you are talking about specifically my experience, for you to take my words, translate them, and then broad brush it into some whole other shit. Sorry for cursing. That was my first curse so far. I need you to recognize that's not the same. I need you, like, if I sit here and I say, like, yo, my dog died, right? My specific dog, Brandy, my dog died, right? And then you come in here and be like, yeah, there was this dog that died on my block a couple years ago. And it's like, all right, that's cool. You could try to relate. But that wasn't your dog. That wasn't Brandy. So therefore, you're not actually showing me the compassion that I need right now. Like, you're not actually meeting me where I'm at. What you're doing is you're trying to draw me out from where I'm at, and you're trying to put me in a place where you can come and paint me so that you can reach me easier, or that you can liken me to something that I'm not, right? I don't know what your actual intention is. Not you per se, but like when a person does that, I don't know what your actual intention is, but I know that if I say something specific, I know that it would be better to address it specifically than to try to reframe it or recategorize it in a way where a lot more people can feel it.
There's nothing wrong with feeling that way.
Word, I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Anyway, back to honor. I think I was in the midst of asking you how much honor should cost, and we had some complication with that. I think because I was like pussyfooting around the real question, or around what I was trying to get at. And I think the real question I was trying to get at is how important is it to you? Like, would you sacrifice your career for the things you believe in? Would you quit your job for the things you believe in? Would you lose all your money for the things you believe in? Do you think you should? Do you think that's just purely irresponsible? Like, obviously you saw you cited Kaepernick as an example of that, so you could see the value in it, right? But like,
Mhm.
there's been times where I've discussed these things with certain individuals, and all of this is a concept. None of this really has to apply to real life if we don't want it to. We can still wake up tomorrow and go do our job and come home and pay for sex and drink until we pass out. You know what I mean? And no one will think any differently of us, because you can have ideals, and those ideals don't necessarily have to fit exactly with how you carry yourself. And you can get credit for the ideals too. But what I'm asking really is though, like, is this honor? Is this something that's real? Like, is like, should we really be out here like losing money over it? Should we really be out
Um,
here like being like living lesser lifestyles over it?
it depends. It really depends on. It's a case to case basis. What type of honor you're trying to uphold? Um, is that realistic? Are you being realistic with yourself? Is this sustainable? Um, is this fake honor, real honor? Like, and I guess it goes right back to the
It's
topic
inner
of the
honor.
question. It's like, how much do you value said form of honor? Um,
Well, the question I guess I was asking is, how much should we value said form of honor? If you want me to answer your question first, I'm fine with doing that. I give anything for it. I've given a lot for it. I feel, now this is not me being self righteous. I don't think it is, at least, but I feel like I've traded a lot for honor, and not the kind from men either. Like the kind from, like, you know, the Lord, right? So like, I really personally feel like I've made decisions that have put myself last, not
mhm.
even second, not even second. It was like that one first, then that one next, then that one, and then somewhere near the bottom, I put myself there. Not because I wanted it to be that way, but because I thought that that was the honorable thing to do, right? So
Okay.
I've definitely lived my life on those terms of a lot for a number of years. So I guess I'm trying to relate in a way, but I'm also trying to like I'm wondering, how do you weigh these types of things out? Like, is that something that you value?
So for me, I have to categorize it. So I like street honor. I don't necessarily value that the same way I value like the honor and just being a upstanding man.
But what are you
Um,
going to do without your stripes?
be a regular horse instead of a zebra.
Mm. Yo, you remember when we was young boys and like we do weird stuff like hoop, and boy would be hooping and you'd be like, "Yo, he a horse. That boy a horse. That man a horse."
Yeah,
I
horsing
remember.
tools. Yeah,
I remember, yo, to call a ball a horse. That was the best. That was like the best compliment you could give a ball.
yeah,
Like 95.
definitely, definitely. I feel that. I feel that. Um, 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 um. Where we go before I lose it? And it's gone.
Honor amongst you, how you parse it out, how you weigh it out. And then we was talking about like, you ain't doing it for the honor of this or the honor of that. You're not doing it for these people.
Yeah,
I said, what you going? You said you ain't doing it for the street. I said, what you gonna do without your stripes?
okay. Yeah. So it's really about where it falls, and then that's how you can then start to rank how much it is worth to you.
Like, how
Because
about your parents? They up there?
appearance, like the way you
No,
look.
your parents.
Um,
Meaning like what they believe, what they feel about you. Does that equate to honor?
I feel like honor from parents and maybe. Oh, let's stick with what you said, parents.
I'd say you could throw your children in there if you want. I think it's pretty similar.
Is do I want them to see me as honorable? Yes. How far am I willing to take it? Um, I feel like that would be as far as it can possibly go. Why would I take it as far as they could possibly go? I gotta set an example that they can be proud of, and an example that they are willing to emulate. So in the long run, it is worth it to make sure that one, they are proud of me, and two, it's something that they can take forward and navigate life with.
Was that all of it?
Yep.
All right. Because I was like being really conscious of not interrupting. But
Hmm.
now that you're done,
Thank you.
so the thing is, I really appreciate you for locking in right there because I could tell that it wasn't something that immediately grabbed your attention that you really wanted to engage in. But I watched your eyes like roll back to the top right. Let me see, what's that? That's your left. That's your right. Yeah, the top right side of your brain. And I saw you really like lock in for a second and go, okay, what, what does this guy want from me? What do I have to say? All right, you know what? I see what I see what he's getting at, right? And I really appreciate that, and that was real though. That was real, bro. Like I agree with everything you just said. I 100% agree with everything you just said. I also know that you didn't say it for me to agree with it. You know what I mean? I think you said
Hmm.
it because you really care about your family. Like you're a family oriented person. I've always admired that about you and your family. Everybody in your family that I ever meet, I'm always like, oh wow, you guys are like a family. That's cool. Um, and that'll help
Thank
keep a
you.
person accountable. That'll help keep a person accountable. I was actually asking you about parents because it was a trick question because the Bible says honor your mother and your father, right?
Hmm.
So I was thinking like if you do with your mom and you know, if you make them happy, like if you show them that you can be a good man or whatever, however that comes, it's hard to define actually. Uh, is that worth it? Like, is that worth how much is that? How much would you be willing to, you know what I'm saying? Would you quit your job for that? Like, would you, you know, all that type of stuff? And I mean, straight up, like to honor your parents is like that's a commandment, right? So that
Right.
means sin to not do that. So, but there's also levels to it. So it's like, wow, do you honor your parents above even yourself? I don't know. Do you honor your parents above your children? No. Do you honor your parents above your wife? No. Do you honor your parents above God? No. You know what I'm saying? But you know, this is life. We navigate. We figure out how we're going to navigate.
Right. 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 No, I can appreciate the way you was breaking it down right there. You know, naming every different thing, then like also indicating or making it known, like yes, that is a commandment. So breaking that is a sin, but it's like, you know, at what cost? Because like I like the fact that when you brought up wife, you know, it's in you take vows when you get married, right? You state these vows and you know to forsake all others. I've been listening to who was this comedian's name? I think it was last name Wallace. He's one of Ali Sadiq's comedians. He's in that comedian house. He doesn't cuss. He's an awesome comedian. And it's like he talks about relationship stuff. And he was talking about the vows. I'm gonna find his name in a moment. And the thing he was talking about is just like, you know, you take this vow to forsake all others, which means your preacher, your mother, your father, your cousin, your siblings, all of that. And it's like some people don't take these vows serious. And
Uh,
like I've never been married. I've never even been
lean into those.
engaged. But
Same.
huh?
I said same.
Oh yeah, yeah. So I take that very, very serious. Like you know, if I get married, I want them to know this forever. Like we got to figure out how to work this out. We can't be married for 5 years and get a divorce. We can't be married for a couple of years get a divorce. Like we're not getting married for financial reasons. There might be a benefit of getting married, but we're not getting married for that.
So
And
till death do us part, that really you take that literal?
say it again.
Till death do us part. You take that literal?
Yes, I and so right to bring it back home, right? That is honorable to take to be serious about this. It's like it is honorable, and it is like I want my wife to want to be with me, and I want to be with my wife, and then everything else we could talk about. We could whatever else floats our boat. We could talk about, but like to be committed to that one other person and that fashion is like, I'm telling God I love you. I'm not just saying it.
I
telling God,
told
my
God I
mom,
had you.
just
I told
passion, like,
God.
yeah,
I
like,
told all these people. We stood here in front of all of these people. I got the neighbors to worry about. Which
so
takes it back to what your pop was talking about, which actually legitimizes what his words were, which I'm not going to say what his sentiments were because I don't know what he was thinking, right? But
right.
I know what he said is legitimate, man. Like,
Hmm.
you still got them neighbors to worry about, man. And like, remember, like, I know you've been to church. They say, look at your neighbor. they say, hi, neighbor. I'm happy you're here, neighbor.
Yeah.
Like, there's more than just the dude who lives next door. Your neighbor is actually the person going through what you're going through. Your neighbor is your peer. Your neighbor is your equal. Ugh, that stung to say it.
Hmm. Hmm.
Oh, that stung to say it. But
Yeah.
your wife, your partner, that's your responsibility. You promised everybody you had that. You told everybody you was gonna have that. You told God himself, yo, I got this. You told that person, yo, I got you.
Hmm.
So the
Yeah.
moment that you stop getting them, yeah,
It's all
that's not
wrong.
honor. That's not honor.
It's all bad.
Yeah, that's not honor.
So yeah,
Um,
yeah.
okay, okay. Do you ever feel like the honor that you give pays off, or do you even care?
I don't look at it as something to pay off. I know it pays off. We're friends doing a goddamn podcast at whatever time it is right now, um, based off of me being honorable in our interactions over the years. So I know it pays off, but I don't look at it like that. I don't look for the payoff. I look for honestly it gives me a bit of instant gratification to know that I did right by somebody. It might not be literal instant gratification, but like I be feeling I be feeling proud of holding up my agreement. Like something as simple as showing up to this, right? And
Mm-hmm.
when I go get back on the bus to go back to work, I feel proud that I didn't come home and take a nap, or I didn't stay at the parking lot and take a nap. Like I made an agreement, I upheld my agreement, live to do it another day. Because every
Mm-hmm.
day is a struggle, like being tired and whatnot. Like today, I actually was out most of the day. I was out most of the day. I had to take a group to Sahara Sands. So I was legitimately tired when it came time to click the button to go live. But now I'm here, and I'm here and I'm doing what I am called to do. So when I get done, I'm going to feel a specific amount of pride. It's going to have like endorphins release. That's a instant gratification right there. I'm going to feel good about it. It's honorable because there was we recently had what Saturday. I'm not going to make it. Saturday, I was actually too exhausted to hold conversation and do everything that I had to do. But I did not feel honorable Saturday because you had set up and made a way so that you were ready on Saturday, but I wasn't. And I didn't feel honorable about that. It didn't sit well with me. So then, the next time I talked to you, I had to apologize to you and whatnot. And it's like you weren't looking for an apology or anything. You were just, accountability. Which I'm cool with giving accountability. Accountability goes into that honor column, but it's like for me to keep functioning the way that I need to function, I had to apologize to you, apologize on stream, let everybody know it was my fault, that you were ready, and I made the mistake. That is something I had to do to restore my attempt at being honorable.
Yeah, I feel you. I respect that. Like fucking sorry, I was cursed. Uh like
Mhm.
like honestly, doing honorable things and all right, like say for instance, let's say you at work, right?
Mhm.
And you see somebody go to throw something in the trash can and they miss, and you see that they miss, and they keep it moving. And let's say you go ahead and you pick that up, right? And you throw it in the trash can.
Yeah.
And then let's say you ain't even no proud person like to be all like drawling and trying to, make a big deal out of it. But let's say in passing later on, tactfully, you're able to say, hey, yo, you missed. You 0 for 2 today, or you 0 for 1 today. You know what I mean? In a cool way, because you're holding them accountable, not because you want credit for picking it up, but like, bro, that stuff like that, man. I've been trying to think of a like pause way of saying this, John. I'm gonna just go with what I got.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yo, man, when I do stuff like that, man, that add inches to my spine, cuz like I be like, oh,
it make me stand straighter.
It make me stand straighter, bro. It make my chin sit higher in the air, like in the heavens. It make my chin sit higher in the heavens.
Oh yeah, it corrects my posture.
It corrects my posture. It really does. It helps me honor my parents because I'm grateful for who they helped me to become.
Yeah,
I'm like, man, you made me better than these peons. All right. No pride though. No pride. Just honor. Yo, that was good. That was a good subject. Man.
Absolutely. Shout out to you for that one. I didn't know where we was going at first. I saw you checking the notes. I'm like, all right, he got something cooking up.
Nah, that wasn't even in the notes. That was just how I was feeling, to be honest. So with all of that said, what's your favorite Boys II Men song, bro?
My favorite Boys II Men song. This. Give me just a second. I can't think of the name because you asked me.
Just sing it.
Oh, wait. Please don't go away from me.
We can work it out.
Yeah, whatever you need, girl.
I'll reach out my hand to you.
Yeah, that one. That's
in my heart. Please don't go away from me forever, girl.
Whatever you need, girl.
Please don't go.
Please don't go. Please don't go. Please don't go.
Oh. How that? Well, they got that little part in there that be like,
it's Mike talking. You know, when Mike starts talking, it's a hit. When Mike starts talking, it's a hit. It's that song, and then it's a song. If I'm not mistaken, it's called Prime.
I'll be there. I'll be right there. I'll be there. That part. I'll be right there. I'll be there. Dude, come on.
And that's right after Mike talk. Right after Mike talk.
Yep.
And then the other song is called I Do. I feel like most people gonna say Motown Philly, which is a great selection.
No, I think Motown Philly is like a maybe a Philly song, you know. I don't know how they feel about it out of the city though. Like overseas, I don't know how hard that song might go.
I've heard it played in other parts of the country.
Did they go crazy for it? Did they treat it like summertime? Same thing with that song. I don't know how big that song is in LA.
Summertime is a huge song. Literally, that's like the Groundhog's Day of the summer.
Yeah, but I feel like they'd rather hear I Get Around in LA.
I don't know. Candy said her song is I'll Make Love to You. Not a bad song.
Like you want me to, and I'll hold you tight, baby, all through the night.
I'll make love
I like the end part when they keep singing, and then Wanye like, love, hold you tight. I'm sorry, y'all. I know that I can't sing, but I enjoy it.
I know I can't sing.
I know I can't sing, but I enjoy it, you know? And that's what I'm here for.
I'm going to do it.
Pure joy and gratisfaction. Ooh, daddy.
Give him that solo one more time. I'm about to go pay the water bill.
You really think I'm about to sing more until you come back?
Hopefully.
Well, I mean, I could wait for him to come back, but Candy's here, so I'll at least talk to you. You know what mine is? So mine actually I gave it 2. I had 2 on my list, and one of them was what he said. Please don't go, because please don't go, man. That joint go ham. You ever heard their Christmas album? No, Candy. Have you ever really got down with the Boys to Men Christmas album? Absolute classic. It's at least like 3 or 4 joints on there that could like permeate and penetrate your mind and never go nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Trying to bring this chat joint back up because I was in the effects. See, I don't know how to use this app as well as I should. Oh, there we go. I found it. Oh yeah. And then so my favorite song, because we used to travel a lot when I was a young boy. I spoke about that on the last episode. We was always on the road, so you know what my song was. Why don't we go to the end of the road till I can't let go? It's unnatural. And then this will be like, no, 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 no. Oh my God, that song go hard. That song make me cry still to this day. To this day, that song make me cry. Yeah, I know. It gotta be. That song is so compelling. Like, you can't say no to that. But the Four Seasons album is really good though. My mom copped that joint, I think, when I was maybe like 10 or something. And I was looking at that CD track listening recently, and like, that album got a couple of joints on it. Mama, you know I love you. Oh man, I don't think I hit that, but it's okay. That's a good song though. That's a good song. And then obviously Four Seasons. All those melodies are good. If you look back at the Cooley High Harmony, John, Puff wrote a lot of those songs. A lot of people don't know that. Puff had a lot to do with a lot of those songs. He also produced a lot of. Now when I say produce, I mean back in the day, produce didn't used to mean what it mean now. Like nowadays, produce mean you did the beat, but back in the day, produced actually meant like you was the guy in the studio who set up everything. I think A&Rs are what that is now, but yeah, you was the guy who pretty much set up everything. You might have funded everything. You might have introduced the musicians to the artists, introduced the artists to the instrumentalists and all of that. You might have helped come up with the concept a little bit. You might have gave a bar here and there type of thing. So that's what a producer used to be. And Puff was that. Puff was definitely that. Welcome back. Did you change the game?
No changing of the game.
Oh man. There should be a changing of the guard.
What I realized about changing the game, it is not brief friendly.
Yeah, the ad-libs was the best. Those was the best.
Other Boys in the song, I do. They're like, do I promise you I do? Boom, boom, boom. And that's off one of their later. Huh?
That John don't even sound familiar, which is crazy.
Because it's off of one of their later. That's not a 90s song. That was a 2000 song.
Okay. You copped the Boys to Men gospel album, huh? You copped the Boys to Men independent, the indie John. You copped the Boys to Men off Bandcamp. Okay, you're a true fan.
The crazy part, it turned into a wedding song for my homie. I wanted it as a wedding song, but like I said, I ain't never even been engaged. So, you know,
always a bridesmaid, never a bride. I know the feeling, bro.
Yeah, except for masculine, groomsman, groom.
What it matter?
I think you'll look great in the bridal party as a bridesmaid.
I think since that one day that girl called me queen, I think I get it. You know what I'm saying? Like it just makes sense now. Like certain things can be gender exclusive without being exclusionary. So like, for instance, always a bridesmaid, never a bride. I could sit here and apply that statement to us. I can't say always a groomsman, never a groom. Like nobody cares about that. Groomsmen don't care about that. They run from the flowers. They run from the corset. They run from the what is that called? The belt,
No,
a garter belt. They run from
yeah.
all of that. The garter belt, of course, it
Yeah,
is the
no,
wrong word.
I actually agree with you, and that's why I want to change that rhetoric. That's me on a personal mission to
Yeah, I think
change
it's
that rhetoric.
homophobic, honestly, but that's just my thinking.
I didn't think that far into it. It's more or less for me, it's like I want to see more beautiful black couples getting married and making it last forever.
Guess
Um,
what? Fancy wants to listen to R&B, 90s R&B, and I, I mean
Candy.
Candy. I'm listen. I got me on my mind. What can I say?
I
I'm
see.
amazing. But yeah, Candy wants to listen to more 90s R&B. You want to see more black couples getting married. I
Yeah.
just want to be more honorable. Hey, y'all, let's start a
I
cult.
thought you,
Let's
I
do it
thought you was
today.
about to
Let's do it today. What?
I thought you was about to throw an alley oop to yourself and do Brandy. I just want to be down.
Oh.
Want to be
No,
down.
honestly, I'm just sitting
Let
up in
that
my room.
count
I'm chilling.
and good.
I'm chilling. I'm just sitting up in my room, bro. I'm okay with
See,
that.
there you go. There we go. That's the alley oop we needed. He tried to slide that pass, and nope. Yeah.
Nah, I feel y'all. I feel both of y'all though. Like, I was listening to "For You." I get who sang that, John? Is that Kenny
You got
Lattimore?
say it. Sing
I'm
it
not
again.
singing no more because I don't know the words.
Oh, all right.
That was singing the verse. I don't remember
Oh,
the hook.
so fun
Oh,
fact
this
about me,
love
right?
is for you.
Fun fact about me, bro. I don't gotta know the words. Is it not? Whatever I say is the words. I ain't gotta be right.
Whatever I say is the words that day.
Listen, yeah. Listen, until y'all correct me, and once you correct me, I'm going to go look it up. So when you correct me, I'm going to either go listen to the song more intently or whatever. So it's not like if you correct me on some stuff, it's going to go somewhere. Depending on what the correct words are and what I'm saying, I might still say what I'm saying. I'm like, you know what? This just feels better to me. It makes me feel. But if I can agree to your words, I'll switch them. I'll change them. But just know, I don't always know the words. I'm still gonna sing now. Don't let it be one of them songs I really like, and I'm just going. I'll be O'Melly the shit out of some songs. Like, yeah, yeah.
I think I'm like that
I'm
with all
sounding
of the
like
New
Darrell
Edition
about to
songs.
start
I don't
going.
know none of the words to the New Edition songs,
See,
but for some
like,
reason, all of the melodies is in my soul.
yo, they are. And then like Candy said, it sounded like I was about to start singing some Seal.
Yo,
I don't
for
know
real.
his
It did.
songs.
It really did. It really did.
Like
Yo,
I don't actually know his songs. Maybe if it's playing,
he only
maybe if
got
it's
one.
playing.
It
But
only got one that matters.
hey, see, I like, and I know I know his song is big shit, but I don't actively know the song.
There's so much that you can tell me, so much and you see. You remain my power, my pleasure, my pain. I lost breath. But
No, good.
Kiss from a Rose, dog.
Okay. Yeah, that's probably one of those ones I subconsciously know from being the little cousin, little brother.
Not having no control over nothing in your life. Yeah, that's how
Yeah.
that works. That's how I know all the TLC I know.
I actually used to put TLC on.
You put TLC on?
Yeah.
I prefer immature. I want it immature. I
I put
always
them
wanted to
on
hear the
too.
immature. I was like, I want Batman. I want to hear Batman. And they was like, nah, no, you a scrub.
I'll put them on too. Yeah.
It was like, you
So
a scrub.
you ready for a fun story?
Absolutely, always.
All right. So
Siempre, papi.
I had to be like 8 or 9 years old because we talking about this is the time immature was on the radio and niggas had immature cassettes and shit like this. So, right. My dad picked me and my older brother up or whatever. We gotta go downtown. I don't know what the errand was because once again I was a child. I didn't have any choice in the matter, right? So I'm in the car, right? Brother in the front seat, he got his immature tape. We listening to immature and whatnot. Everything's cool. Me being the little kid that I am in the back seat, we ride past probably like a McDonald's or something. I'm like, hey, I'm hungry. Cool. they keep being adults and older people and cruising down the street doing whatever. Not for nothing. My dad used to also work at the spaghetti warehouse.
Smoking endo, sipping on gin and juice.
Laid back. My dad used to work at the spaghetti warehouse. So we end up at the spaghetti warehouse. I guess he got to pick up a check or something. I don't know. I don't know why we are going the places we are going. I want
the spaghetti. I'm sorry. I apologize for interrupting. Is the spaghetti warehouse, is that a literal term or is it kind of like the Cheesecake Factory?
Like, are you asking that they serve spaghetti?
I'm asking you if it was a warehouse for spaghetti.
It was a big ass warehouse. Like
that's what I said. Was that a literal term or was it like the Cheesecake Factory where it was like, oh, they don't mean that,
I got you. Yeah, no, it was like
they meant that.
The building was huge. Like that building was huge.
The spaghetti factory. Yeah. Oh wait, the spaghetti what? The spaghetti warehouse.
Yeah.
That sounds like a t. I want to make a T-shirt about that.
Matter of fact, next time we went, because it was like it's I forget what they call it now, but it was off at Spring Garden. It's around the corner from Traffic.
Like Hollow Hill.
No. Spring Garden. It's on Spring Garden.
Okay. What in Spring Garden?
Like 8th, but not 8th, but like
between 8th and 7th,
11th.
Oh, it's like that bridge. Is that where that bridge is?
Yeah, right around that bridge. That whatever that building is to the right of it used to be the spaghetti warehouse.
Oh, bet that's a bar now, I think.
Yeah, it's still food and stuff in there. I just don't know what it's called.
Yeah. It was Ray Pitts last time I went down there, or Roy Pitts, one of them.
I think they divvied it up into like multiple shits.
It probably is because it was way too big to sustain at the time.
Because it was a warehouse.
Yeah, they tried to turn a warehouse into
no, they ain't tried.
A microbrewery. Yeah, that did not work.
So, like I said, I was hungry. We done passed fast food. We done passed the other spot, which is the spaghetti warehouse, and the music is playing and whatnot. And I'm annoyed now, right? But Immature is playing, right? And they had some good songs.
Which one?
So the song Constantly comes on. You remember that song?
I don't know. You gotta sing it.
That song would be like Constantly.
you sound like a
beat. Constantly.
You sound like a public service announcement.
So that song came on, right?
Yeah.
And like they wasn't trying to pay me no attention. So I kind of like climb up front and go, I'm hungry. Cause like, why wasn't y'all feeding me? So yeah, that was I was trolling it.
Did that get you fed?
It did. It was like,
I imagine that they were receptive.
We gotta
to
get
that.
him out of my face. We went around one of his other jobs and next door they had a pizza shop I liked.
Ooh, lovely. You know what I learned from that whole anecdote? You're the kind of kid that used to drive by McDonald's and say, I'm hungry.
Yeah, absolutely.
I would look at you if I was an adult in your life. I would look at you and be like, no, you're not. You just seen a McDonald's.
And I would reply to you, and that made me hungry.
I'm going to say, no, it made you think of food.
And I'm going to say, well, are you going to feed me or not? Like, I was absolutely one of those kids. And it's funny that you said.
I'd have dragged the hell out of you. Go ahead. I said I would have dragged the hell out of you. Go ahead, though.
Maybe, but
I mean, I'm an adult in this situation, so keep in mind I got sovereignty. Go ahead.
I for my age, I was witty and I said whatever came to mind because I didn't cuss and I wasn't rude.
It wasn't no cell phone, so you wasn't calling no cops. He was out. He was out for 2 weeks. He was out of the game.
Yeah, I wouldn't care.
You wouldn't have been able to sit down.
But see, that's the thing. I was a strong ass kid. Like,
why are we gotta stop. It's my pride. We gotta stop. We gotta stop. Like, we can't keep this going on.
I'm just saying, just for the record, I had my ass whooped when I was younger. That didn't change anything.
I know, but it's like the back and forth of me trying to prove that my adult self would be able to beat you as a child, and then you trying to prove that wouldn't happen. Like,
no, I'm not
conceptually, like, it's all fun. It's all fun, but it's stupid.
I'm not saying it wouldn't happen. I'm saying it would have happened. I would have been back to the same shit the next day. Is what I'm saying. Like after the ass whooping, I'm back.
He would have
I'm
still
back on
rolled
my
past
bullshit.
McDonald's. He would have still rolled past McDonald's and said, "I'm hungry."
Yeah, like shit, it can happen later.
No
That
lesson
later
learned.
the same day. Like, nigga, you just beating me up at that point.
Yeah, basically.
Like, I'm not saying I'm the kid that was fighting the adults or nothing like that. No, I'm saying I would have got my ass whooped, and then next time we go past that same one, hungry. Hey, hungry. It wasn't no change.
What you say? Hungry?
Yeah, hungry. Like,
All right.
Food. Feed me.
So I noticed, and it seems to me that there's been a theme, and I kind of like it, and I'm wondering if other people like it too. Since Candy's here, we should ask. But like, how y'all feeling about these song breakdowns? That's what I want to know. So like, if y'all catching this video on YouTube, Twitch, or Twitter, or anywhere else, I don't know. If you're getting it after the fact on like Spotify or Apple, you just listening to the audio or whatever. If you just catching a clip, do you like these song breakdowns? We've been doing this regularly so far, it seems, and yeah. So I'm wondering how do people feel about it, because I like it. How you feel? How you like it?
I enjoy it. And I'm actually, now that we're talking about it, I do want to bring up, we should do R&B songs, maybe some rock songs. Like, what happened when Nirvana got what's that song called?
It Smells Like Teen Spirit.
No.
Bloom.
He's the one who likes all our pretty songs, and he likes to sing along, and he likes to shoot his gun, but he knows not what it means. And Bloom, there we go.
I just said that.
Okay, that might be why I was able to identify it, because I had to sing it, and then if you said it and I said it afterwards, I don't know, but
wasn't even in the lyrics that you just said, which is
I know. I just needed to get
crazy.
I needed to get to my
you had to trigger yourself.
Memory
you had to trigger yourself.
Selecting it for Guitar Hero.
You had to put your finger in the right place. Press your own button.
This guy don't care what he said at all.
So you could play the note you wanted to play. Okay, so you got a song. You got any song you want to break down today?
Today I don't know. Hold on, do we got time? I be forgetting. Now I'm doing what you be doing. Like, I'm like, damn, what day I got time? What day I don't got time?
This is the day you don't got time.
I know, it messing me up. I'm chilling.
But we got time though.
We got time.
We still early. Yeah, we still early. So that's why I introduced this, because honestly, knowing how much time you have, I mean, I got a bunch, but I only have 2 more things that I really want to discuss. And that's my possible. For real.
Okay, you play spades?
Do I look white or Canadian? Do I look like Idris Elba, perhaps? Do I look like I was raised in Korea? Do I sound like a square? Okay, don't answer that. Why?
Because of your vernacular.
I find it really jarring that we haven't played spades not once.
Not once. That's why I had to ask. I'm like, do you play?
We've had literal chess tournaments, you and I. We've played almost every Xbox game that I've played individually. You haven't played Yu-Gi-Oh with me yet. Shame. You haven't played poker enough with me, but we have played.
Yeah. We got over that threshold.
Yeah, dude. That's crazy. We haven't played spades yet. I mean, the thing about spades is it's very like you never went to Ian's parties. That's what it is. We went to
no, I normally I've been to a couple. I just normally go out back.
Yeah. No, but like there's always cards in the basement. But it's usually one of my things to do, you know? Like I usually set up shop in the basement because I'm the chain smoker. Yeah. So that's where I usually entertain. Like there's the party.
No,
I bring levels to the party. You know how puff parties got all the different rooms with all the different
yeah,
debaucheries and the drugs
I actually
in
don't know
every
what
room you go
about these
into.
parties.
You know, you remember. Come on, stop trying.
I
So
was never invited.
okay. So anyway, I add the dimension to his party in a similar fashion.
No. I have seen that, and considering I don't care for the smoke as much, that's why I be out back.
Okay.
But I did notice that you had cards. One of the parties I went to came down there. All right, this is cool. This is cool. Huh. It's a lot of smoke. Just went back upstairs because, like, I'm not there to complain and shit.
Who else? It was just me.
It
It was literally
was
just me
it was somebody else down there with you.
smoking.
This was a while ago. I think you passed it to somebody. They might have had something for you.
Okay,
Like,
cool. Well, there was one
no,
joint
it
in
was at
there.
least two. No, it was at least two. This particular party,
Okay,
or at least
okay.
this particular moment, it was
You
at
sure it
least
wasn't
two.
nobody smoking a cigar? Because F&B be smoking cigars.
I was not differentiating. I'm
Yeah,
saying,
exactly. So it could have definitely been one of them boys smoking a cigar because they smoke cigars very often.
mm-hmm.
You see me? You heard me? You see me?
Yeah.
What?
What are you asking me?
I'm asking if you noticed that I just did something that I'm proud of. Did you notice it as well?
Oh no,
I said often correctly.
I'm never going to notice that.
That's not true.
It's pretty true.
No, that's not true.
It's pretty true.
You a sage. You got crystal ball. You read the future. You a weather forecaster. You
I'm more
you Hurricane Glenn Schwartz.
I'm weather reporter Ali from Family Guy.
Who the dog? Who the dog? It's gonna rain.
I am Asian reporter Shrisha Takanawa.
Don't be racist.
That's not being racist. That is her name. That is
No, I was stopping you from saying something crazy like 3450 or something like that.
No, I wasn't going. I wasn't in that direction.
Okay, cool.
But now, now that you mention it, no, I'm just reporting the news that based on my habits and my interests and stuff, and the way I listen to stuff, that's not something I would notice.
I understand. Do you have a song?
I'm still thinking.
Perhaps. Do 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 do. You're supposed to be thinking.
I know, but now I'm enjoying the Jeopardy. See, that's the thing about me. I probably have mild ADHD. I wouldn't be surprised. Are we great in this song? Because like we be breaking them down. And
are we grading songs? We haven't graded any songs yet.
I know. I'm asking because it's like.
So whatever you want to start some new stuff.
I don't know. I'm like, am I adding to it? Am I doing too much? Because like, I'm like, all right, if we grading songs, that definitely changes the.
All right, how about this? I think this will help you. I sincerely think that this will help you. So far, the songs we've broken down, at least to my knowledge, let me know if I've forgotten anything. Styles P, Nobody Believes Me.
Mm-hmm.
We've broken down Jay-Z, People Talking. We've broken down the Petey Crack song, Bobby's World. We've broken down what else? We're gonna look up your Genius history.
Oh no, 'cause, everything in the Gene's history is not.
Here, I know, but I was just thinking to jog your memory. Perhaps I'm just asking what your move is.
I'm looking for a song.
So Candy's comment was, "Baby."
Yeah, I was listening to that song today.
Not
What
the one
happened?
we're
So
talking about. Different one.
yeah, no, the one you were singing.
Oh, what? Kiss from a Rose?
Is that what it?
Seal?
No.
That's what I just said. It was a different one because that's the same.
Okay.
She was ending off my when I was singing earlier.
Okay. Oh, so
But
yeah,
but
no,
what did you hear? You heard what did you hear? Justin Bieber or something? Or
no.
what would you hear when I said baby?
This is rapper Baby Chief Do It.
Okay.
And what was that song called? I Like to Dance or something like. I think it was called I Like to Dance.
You do like to dance.
I just want to dance.
I just want to dance.
Yeah, baby. Yeah. I can't sing. I don't know the words. Like I said, don't get me. All right, so I got the song pulled up. Now I just need to add it to.
You know, out of all the names that I call you that bother you, you know, there's one that I haven't called you that I know will bother you more than all of those. But it's not even like I'm gonna just go ahead. You know, I have never done this, and it's subconscious too. Like I know I never thought about it, but I know why I haven't done it. I never was like, boy. I never made it a point to call you no boy. You understand? And it's funny.
I can appreciate that because
like you would have called me on that. I think all out of everything else, you'd be like, you wildin'. This is who you are, but you a wild boy. But if I was to be like, boy, hey boy, like, you hungry, boy? Like, oh man, that would get to you.
Yeah.
And
that would be a clear line in the sand.
Absolutely. And I would never do that to you. But here's the thing.
How is this proof
of not
being able to hear?
Le boy. I was walking through the mall with my little boy.
Isn't that your NBA young boy impression?
Clip that.
I'm like, what the fuck is going on here?
Le boy.
Well, I'm going to do this. I don't know why. So fly. So fly. So I like. Yes.
It's a good choice. Oh, I don't think it's a good choice because we already did a Jay-Z song. I think it's a horrible choice. Yeah. We look like Glazers. Okay. We haven't done any Drake songs yet.
You on your own.
Wait. Why do you say that? Why you say it like that? Clip that.
I don't know. Oh. I felt like that's the only way to respond to that. Oh man.
I don't want beef with the boy. You know that?
Is he still the boy right now? I think he's ice right now.
I mean, I don't listen to him either way. But listen, he's the boy as far as I'm concerned. He got real good music. I think he's amazing. He's my Canadian songbird.
So, because we don't gotta do a song right now, we can just keep talking. I was watching. Hold up, let me go back to regular. We might do this, we might not. I was watching, I'll be watching shit on YouTube. So here's something. You want to know what grinds my gears? And fucking Facebook, I'll be watching shit on Facebook, right? Because I enjoy watching reels and shit. And I'll be scrolling, I'll be doom scrolling. I'll be there for a while scrolling. And then I get to something interesting. And it's like a somewhat lengthy video, but it's interesting. And then Facebook started giving me ads. And it be pissing me off so bad to the point that now when Facebook gives me an ad, if I have the opportunity, which I normally only scroll Facebook at home, so I should have the opportunity, I'm going to find that creator on YouTube. So and I'm just going to limit my my Facebook ads, because like, what the fuck? Like, no, stop pissing me off, playing in my face all day.
No, you know what's crazy? I like Facebook. To me is intolerable. It's completely intolerable, because unless you are active in a sense where you can go and press a button within 7 seconds, 4 seconds, 3 seconds of whatever you're doing, and that actually says a lot more than it seems. That requires a lot more than one would think when trying to be entertained. Unless you're in that sense, you're going to end up waking up, or you're going to end up fucking listening to somebody, sorry for cursing, you're going to end up listening to somebody talk about car insurance or real estate for 67 minutes straight. And I think that that is a travesty. And I think that that should be illegal, because if a child is looking at something and they're watching whatever they're watching, I mean, obviously YouTube's going to say, well, you got to specify that they're a child. But if I give a child my phone and the child is watching whatever they're watching, and then they end up in a position where they're tied up, you know, as soon as 5 minutes go by, they hit that little yellow line. Some chick's talking about how her man can't go long enough to please her, and how he feels so bad and he's embarrassed and his confidence has never been the same since. So he needs to try this ED medication, but he can get it for free right now by just clicking this button, and he'll never feel the same again. He'll always be confident and da Superman. And then like you and me, we click out of that. But this kid, he has no choice. So it just keeps playing. Next thing you know, it's a 67-minute infomercial, and they're literally telling him his car is going to feel faster. Like when he goes to amusement parks, the roller coasters are going to hit different, like everything to an 8-year-old. And I think that that is just a travesty. Not even just talking about the times that I've woken up and heard somebody sitting there telling me about how the earth is flat by the time I woke up. And I'm like, what the hell is this? I didn't go to sleep to this. This is what I've been dreaming about all night, and this is why. And then I hit skip. As soon as I wake up, I just hit skip, because it's an ad. Somebody paid for this to happen to me, and YouTube allowed that.
Oh, and Candy said we haven't broken down any M&M. We are working our way down there.
I would like to do that today. Let's do that now.
I feel like that's a Saturday one. I feel like that's a Saturday one for the like just the energy that goes into it.
When I was just a little baby boy, my mama used to tell me these crazy things.
So
tell me my daddy was into you, man. She tell me he hated me. Sorry?
So we're gonna do Kill You on Saturday?
No, I don't have to do Kill You. I was just singing whatever song came to mind. I'm more of an Eminem Show fan. Or it's Slim Shady LP, because I know you don't listen to nothing on Slim Shady LP. Or we could do something that neither of us know, because I know Infinite, I know Slim Shady LP, I know Marshall Mathers LP, and I know Eminem Show. I don't know none of that Curtain Call, Remedy. I'm done with the pills. I started the pills again. I'm depressed. I don't know none of that stuff. So we could read any of that stuff if you want, or that Dracula stuff. You know how he did the I suck blood and I stab people at night. John, that album. Remember that album? Jack the Ripper, John.
I feel like I'm gonna let Candy pick the song.
Bet. Wait. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Yeah. I'm cool with that. The reason I said wait, because I'm like, well, we she's the audience. We present for the audience. If the audience choose, I guess it still works.
They want to hear us break down the song. They going,
yeah. That's cool. I get it. All right. So we are not breaking down a song today. Is that the consensus? That what you pretty much just did? You just
No.
you just did that?
I was saying not Eminem today.
Oh,
We
okay,
could do a
okay.
song. It doesn't even have to be a lore. I can honestly, we could do a DMX song.
All right. Well, listen, I don't care what you as far as songs, either you want to break a song down or you don't want to break a song. Like I said, I only got like 2 or 3 things to talk about, and I really want to get to them. So do you want to do a song? Because I want to do a properly rated, and I want to talk about Hayden Panettiere.
Let's do those first, and if we still got time at the end.
Nah, I still want to do the song too,
no,
though. I don't want to prioritize. I brought the song up first.
Okay.
But I'm just saying, like, if we're gonna get it, let's get it. Let's not lollygag around it, and let's go ahead and get it because time is limited. I don't know what the time look like, so I'm walking in here blind.
Yeah,
You telling me what's going on, Daddy?
12:47. It's 12:47. I gotta leave out between 1:15 and 1:30.
All right. So 46 minutes. No, sorry.
It's 40, roughly a half hour.
43 minutes in an ideal sense.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, give me 1 second. Let's do Project Bitch. No. Yeah, let's do Project Bitch. Fuck it. Since we was talking
about that yesterday. We
didn't break down any lyrics.
But didn't we read them? We definitely no. We read Still Fly or what? So we definitely we forgot about that. That's why I said remind me what else we did because I know we did other lyrics.
No, so we didn't.
So look, we just did break down the lyrics. We just did Cash Money yesterday though. All right, we didn't break them down. Okay, I feel like this is going to be shallow. Let's go. I'm with it.
It's absolutely shallow, but I mean, I'm
with it.
I'm who is it? We could do Ludacris roll out Saturday. Sticky icky ooh ooh.
Yo.
No. I said Project Bitch. See, you letting me get distracted. That's the problem.
Letting.
You're the responsible.
When did I get the power?
You are the responsible adult here.
If that's the rules on your boat, you gonna sink.
Maybe.
If you trust in a fancy clown to drive your boat, you're gonna end up on some buggy stuff, bro. I'm telling you.
Maybe.
Who that? That Georgia Smith? Oh yeah. Damn. Like fine wine, boy.
Down, boy, down.
Hit the X, bro. Hit the X. That joint got an X next to it, man. You gotta use it.
This is gonna pop back up.
You gotta use them, Jaws.
This one of your faves. Okay.
Who said that?
Candy.
He said, this is for Deshaun. He started off by, this is for Deshaun, bro. That's crazy. Remember when Deshaun was trending hard?
Yeah.
Like super hard?
Yeah.
Like they had like university girls like, I'm sorry, Deshaun, but I do not have any ramen noodles in my cabinet. I'm sorry, Deshaun, but you cannot borrow a cup of sugar. Who even has an effing cup of sugar, Deshaun? You know? You remember that?
I remember that. That is remembered.
I gotta read it.
Oh, that you had started, so I wasn't sure what was happening.
I just saw the one name, dog. And now all of a sudden we sitting here quiet, staring at each other for 17 seconds.
You gonna do it? I could do it if you
if do it. I know, you know why I'm laughing right now? Because I'm thinking to myself, like, yo, if I didn't say anything, how long would that have lasted?
Yeah, I don't know. I was having a moment. I'm looking at the picture cycling. I'm like, what the
Yeah,
fuck is
you
this
got
show?
you looking at Eli with the golf club. You doing all types of things. All right.
Yeah.
This is for Deshawn, Ashlon, Lil Mama, and her friends. Lisa, Teresa, Maria, Tia, Leah, and Kim. I love y'all broads. No disrespect to my dogs, but I love y'all broads. Yeah, I love y'all broads. All right. Did y'all peep the entendres there? Good, because I didn't either. Okay.
Bro, you had me stuck for a second. I'm like, entendre, those are names. There's no entendre here. Those are just names.
Okay. Okay, well, how about this? Let's play this game. I mean, scroll up. Let me see. Deshawn, Ashlon. Those sound like dudes for me. Lil Mama, we know her. Her lipstick is popping. And her friends.
Yeah, I don't know who
Lisa. I had a Lisa. Teresa, that's one of my twin cousins. Maria, that's my mom's middle name. Tia, I ain't never met a Tia in my life. Leah, you met a Tia?
Yeah.
No, I never met a Tia. I met numerous Tamaras and numerous Teresas. Teresa and Tamara are my twin.
I had a Lisa.
No. Teresa and Denisha are my twin cousins. Tamara.
I had a Little Mama and her friends.
You had them all. Oh, okay. Tia, Leah, and Kim. I had numerous Kims. Yeah, I had numerous Kims. Kim. I had a Kim at 47 when I was 31. So that means Kim at this point is like up there.
Up there.
Let's go. I love y'all broads. No disrespect to my dogs, but I love y'all broads. Yeah, I love y'all broads. To the ladies. You gotta scroll. To the ladies. I know the lyrics anyway. It don't matter. To the ladies, having babies without no drama. To my
what? You're just getting ad-libs right now.
Oh, I thought I did something wrong. I'm like, dude, these are second grade level words. What did I do incorrectly? To my niggas with figures, say I love my baby mama.
Love her.
I bought them shoes, them tattoos, and even fix your breast.
Put you inside the flies rides.
I'm trying to think of the flow. Put you inside the flies rides. Put 5 on your chest.
That's an S, bro.
And put an S on you. Yeah, I'm sorry. I got sunglasses on. I can't see a damn thing right now. It's okay. He said that's an S, bro. I believed it. I'm like, that's the gang. That's for the gang. You already know. 5 on the chest. We've been doing that to these hoes, putting 5s on their chest. All right.
Good.
Stamping them from the hood. Stamping them for the hood.
Yeah.
All right. Where we at?
Lil Wayne.
I'm Little Weezy. Oh, wait. Oh, you skip past the go. Can you scroll up just a little bit? I want to see what's in the brackets. Thank you. Verse 2, Lil Wayne. This is for the ones who wobbled and it be put in their mouth on it. Let me start over.
This is for the flow.
No, I didn't do his flow, but I'm doing my own flow. It's okay.
I know that's why.
The ones who wobbled and they be put in their mouth on it, and they suck everything out of it, then they catch it and swallow it. I'm Lil Weezy for Sheezy. I'm off the heezy. Believe me, see me and squeezing between it, and then I leave it so greasy.
That's just offload.
I hope he was above 18 on this verse.
Huh?
I hope he was over. You heard what I said.
No, I didn't.
I hope he was over 18.
Oh,
when he wrote this verse.
I don't think he was.
I don't either. That's why I
don't
said
think
that.
he was.
I really don't believe he was. I don't have any confidence that he was, to be honest with you. Can you scroll down a little bit more? Because I got the flow. I know how the flow is gonna go, so I need my reference points. When I come through with the when I come through in a Rolls Royce, leave them with no choice but to hop up in it and just let me make they throat moist, ruby red and vodka. It just carry a nigga. Give me 3 minutes, maybe. Or she be wanting to marry a nigga.
Give me a project, bitch.
You know what's crazy though? That does remind me how much he sang the hell out of that verse. He was singing the whole time.
Yeah.
He was singing the whole time. Like Ja Rule, not even Ja Rule singing. He was singing more than Ja Rule.
No. Because he didn't hold notes. He just
Yes, he did.
He melodic.
He was doing it fast, so he didn't have to hold notes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He did a melodic flow.
When I come through in the Rolls Royce, leave him with no choice.
It's like, it's hold on. We want this for the ones who wobble and they be putting their mouth on it. They suck everything out of it, then they catch it and swallow it. I'm low wheezy for sheezy. I'm off the heezy, believe
he had to do it, y'all. He couldn't help it. He couldn't help it. He was like, it looks so fun. I got to do it too.
Bro, I should have been reading.
He regrets it now.
No, I'm saying I should have been reading it. Like
I told you that. I told you that.
I mean, no.
You're saying you was going off top.
Yeah. Where does Cursor go? When I come through in a Rolls Royce, leave up with no choice, but the hop up in it and just let me make they throat my.
That felt so good, didn't it? It's like you playing the trumpet all over again.
Yo, you have no idea. This song was that shit.
I do have an idea. I'm your age. I was there. I was right there, bro.
He was there, but
I was completely right there, and I was from the South to everybody up here.
Yeah, he was on a different street. You ain't know how it felt to be the only nigga listening. It was me and my cousin.
I just told you I was from the South to everybody up here.
You wasn't the only nigga. You had friends who heard of this shit.
No, I did. I was the one who put them on this stuff.
You had friends.
I didn't know you yet.
Nah, not at all.
Give me a project, BITCH. Give me a hood rack, CHSC. One that don't give a FUCK. And say she took that DICK. Give me a project, CHICK. Give me a hood rat, BITCH. One that don't give a FUCK. And say she took that DICK.
My mama sent. Go ahead.
My mama sent me by my grandma. My grandma flipped out. I'm just
ain't gonna have no evil in this house. So
go ahead. You know the flow. So I rolled out, scope me an ounce, sold out. But I fucked up when I started living up in this old house. Yeah, that'll do it to you, Juvie.
Yeah.
Nigga started fucking one of the broads because she was sucking a nigga dick so good, keeping it hard. Letting a nigga come all over her chest and tongue.
Go ahead. She was still on. I spared her because her children. She was a hoe. She gave me head behind the building. He's selling records, but my mouth is selling $1 million. See, I ain't never know those was the words.
Ain't selling records, but her mouth could sell $1 million. Okay.
If you want to take it there, we can break it off. Cause your pussy ain't got a nigga tweaking that all. I slang this dick. Summer, winter, spring, and the fall. What do you say? Ask me, lay it down. I'm bringing it all. I'm trying to hit you from the back till you holler, good Lord. This motherfucking be good and it always be hard. And back to the hook. Oh, did he got some bars in here? Whoa, what the fuck? Bro, I'm about to never come back to this website again.
No, that's your cookies, dog.
Cookies for what? I don't.
That's your cookies.
I watch anime and game.
Why you coping? Why you gotta explain yourself to us? We ain't worried about you. You do what you do in your own time, Poppy. Nobody worried about that.
Hey, I don't care. Fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. That shit was weird. That shit was weird.
Oh,
like,
bro. He said, back to the hook.
Yeah, no, fuck that. I ain't even going back over Juvie-verse. Fuck that. I'm done with this shit. Oh, we got left a Birdman verse, and that's it. Yeah, we got Birdman left.
Oh, it's Birdman.
We got Birdman. That's it.
All right, go ahead. I'm ready.
Look, a nigga could catch me. Read up. Them white folks know the code, so we G'd up. In my Range Rover 4-door, be D'd up. Tattoos, new cars, and these
project cuts.
Got this nigga bitch I know I've been wanting to fuck.
What?
I deal with sluts, ladies, and bitches don't give a fuck.
Did you see the double entendre? Wait. Did you see the double entendre there?
What?
Got this nigga bitch I know I've been wanting to fuck. Did you see the double entendre?
No.
So it could be a guy's girlfriend or it could be a nigga bitch. Like a straight up, both of them at the same time.
Okay, I did see, and I was like, nah.
Oh, yeah. You wanted me to have to explain it explicitly. You wanted me to just say it outright, right? You wanted me to say it for the people. Yeah. Shout out you, Birdman.
Candy's talking about they heard y'all talking about the moist throats. Yeah,
I don't know. They did. That's what I said. It's your cookies. That's literally what I just said.
Yeah.
My cookies. My cookies. My cookies. Not my cookies. That's what
Did you know that was the original song?
Yeah. You told me that. And I said, damn, that makes sense. Because I do that a lot by accident.
Yeah. Shit, I gotta go back to work. I don't want to go.
Gotta go though, bro.
I know. I was going to try and watch some anime and just chill, but I'm like, no, I gotta get back on the road. All right, so where I was at there was sluts, ladies, and bitches don't give a fuck. Project bosses, Weezy say respect us. Bitch nigga, find me in that 4-door Lexus. I got a bitch that shoot dice, a bitch that ain't right. I got a bitch who front you work and to take your life. Got a credit card hoe, a scam type hoe, a fraud type hoe like to snort that dope. A dick sucking pro, a calico hoe, a real solid bitch out Chicago.
I thought I knew that verse.
I'm guessing you don't.
Nah, now I don't. No, I mean I know some of it, but like I'm like, damn, a fraud type hoe, like to snort that dope. Did I really say that when I was like back in the day? I was spitting that shit. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, sorry for cursing. Yeah. I think I was, and you know what? I found her, and I regret it.
Yeah, I ain't have to live none of this shit out.
I wouldn't seek this out for myself. Jeez. Thanks, baby.
A real solid bitch out Chicago. Got a brat type bitch like the wine and shit. Got a project bitch like the start
some shit.
Yeah. It took me back. Nostalgia. Not really nothing worth quoting, but you know.
All right.
Who had the best verse?
The first one, easy.
Okay, so you're going with Manny.
I'm going Manny. I am going Manny. You
I'm
can't
going
say it's
Juvie.
Juvie. Who?
Juvie.
Oh my gosh. What'd Juvie say? Tell me one thing Juvie said, because I could argue Wayne over Juvie, but I'm gonna argue Manny over Juvie just to make my life easier. Actually, just to make my life harder. Tell me one thing Juvie said.
I got the verse right here.
Go ahead, tell me.
My mama sent me by my grandma, and my grandma flipped out and said we ain't gonna have no evil in this house. So I rolled out, scoped me some dope, and I sold out. Fucked up. Started living up in these hoes' house. A nigga started fucking one of the broads. She was sucking a nigga dick good and keeping it hard, letting the nigga come all over her breast and tongue.
Bro, I've heard Juvenile tell this exact same story on Drink Champs, tell this exact same story on $1 Million Worth of Game. I've heard Juvenile tell this story now a bunch of times, and this is how he messed his whole life up. Literally, this is the Juvenile downfall. So why is this so hot to you? Because he's telling us like in the moment.
It's the flow. It's the flow. He did. He just brought this together and yeah.
Okay, well, let me tell you why Manny's the best. Manny's the best because as an 8-year-old who didn't give a F about rap and didn't have any type of frame of reference, I learned these words probably after hearing this song 2 times. I learned this verse after hearing these songs 2 times. To my ladies, having babies without no drama. To my niggas with figures, say, I love my baby mama. Bro, that's so fun to say. You're going to learn it. That's like Afro Man. Remember when Afro Man came out? You was like, oh, yeah, I'm learning these words. Give me like, you was like, give me like 2 more listens. I'm going to have this.
Yeah.
As a child, absolutely. As an adult, never. But as a child, absolutely.
You saying 8 years old, like we're not the same age. So now I got to Google what year this came out.
No, it's probably like 12.
All right.
No, 13, 14. 13. I'm going to say 13, 12, 13. Let's see. So if I say 12, 13, that makes it 02? No.
13
no.
is 2012.
12, 90, 99. 99 is 12. 2000 is 13 for me. So 99, 2000, I say.
I feel like it was 11.
2000, September 12th, 2000. And keep in mind, every time we type in a release date, we got to pay attention every time it's like September 11th or September 12th because that matters.
Why?
For farming energy.
For farming energy?
Mm-hmm.
I don't get it, but okay.
I mean, it's all right. It's all right. You could if you want to. You want to?
If you want to explain it.
All right. So basically, it's like this. You know how the calendar works. There's a whole bunch of people who believe in the zodiac, right? You might be one of those people. So there's a whole bunch of different low frequencies that happen based on where the Earth's position is according to the sun. And therefore, a whole bunch of people believe that the stars influence in different ways, the moon influences in different ways, and all of that good old stuff. And I mean, I don't necessarily subscribe to it, but I definitely believe that there's some significance to it. If the moon can cause waves and all of that stuff from where it is, as scientists have definitely told us, then the moon probably could have some influence on gravity in the moment that you're born. And therefore other stars can too, especially the sun, right? And the time and all of that stuff. So with that said, if there's like calendars, right? There's a bunch of different people with a bunch of different calendars. You got Mayan calendars, you got that Jewish calendar. You got our Gregorian calendar, or what we have is like, I think it's the Julian calendar now. But Gregorian calendar, Julian calendar, Mayan calendar, all those joints have different ways that they look at time. But let's see, how should I say this? We all kind of came to the same conclusion that solstices and seasons are good energy gathering points, right? So September 11th, particularly, is one of those gathering point days forever. You know what I mean? So if you look at a whole bunch of different things throughout history, that is just seems to be one of those times where a whole bunch of things gather, just in the same sense that, everybody knows that like there's like 1,000 different birthdays that happen all throughout the year, right? 1,000 different birthdays that happen all throughout the year. So why would the overwhelming majority of people that you meet actually be like this or be like that or be like this? You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Every time I look up a good significant album date, release date, every time I look up a good movie release date, it seems to always be centered around September 11th or 12th or something like that, whatever that week is. And it's kind of funny. Remember Jay-Z rapped about the towers dropping on platform, or not the platform, Jesus, I can't even remember what it's called. That's what sucks about being tired. But one of those not one of those DJ Clue mixtapes. I can't remember what it's called.
Mm.
But he was like, my album dropped the same time the towers dropped.
Oh yeah, I do remember that.
Yeah. My album dropped the same time as the Twin Towers. That's your power. Whatever that was. But anyway, Hayden Panettiere, she died, right?
Yeah.
So R.I.P. her. It sucks.
Yeah.
Last night we did a little tribute on the other John. And I was like, heck, that's crazy. She young. How old is she? That's weird. I didn't even know about that. I was taken aback by it. And then today, some of the people that I watch for, just talking about just like random ass hood drama. Sorry for cursing. They brought some light on how for the last couple of months she had talked about how when she was like 18, somebody took her when she was on a boat. She was on a boat party. She was hanging out with one of her female professional acquaintances, but somebody that she grew as a friend with and came to trust. She was hanging out on a boat with them, and they took her down to a room and put her in bed with a famous celebrity who was unclothed, some older man, right? So she was saying like, yeah, at that point I had to run. I had to use everything I had within me. The lion came out of me. I was fighting for my life or whatever. But she said this publicly, and she had been saying it publicly. And then, she died shortly after that. So it was funny because, well, nothing's funny about it. But the funny part is that say again?
Irony or ironic, I think you're looking for.
Yeah, that's fine. When I first heard about it, when I first looked at it, I was like, oh, that's weird, But then now it's a whole bunch of people saying like, oh, obviously foul play. But it's easy to do that. It's easy to be that kind of person. So I guess more so the point that I want to get around to or ask you is like, when things like that happen, do you question them or do you just let them be, or you look at it like, oh, it's of no consequence to my life or whatever?
A lot of the time it's of no consequence to my life, but it's like I also be thinking about stuff like, because like Final Destination is a movie based off of ideas, stuff happening, like Final Destination is basically saying there's no coincidences. Fate is fate. So sometimes I do look at the world through a fate is fate type of lens, but I try not to live there because then it's like that's a crazy.
Everything you do is futile at that point. Then it's like that's a hard balance, right? Like, but like, because me, I do that sometimes too. Like, I'll be like, God designed it. You know what I'm saying? It's written. It's already, he got it figured out. Type of shit. But it's like I still got to play my part, right? Like I still got to do what it is that I'm supposed to do. That don't mean I could just lay down and let it all happen around me. So it's kind of the same thing where it's like okay, fate already decided it, then shit, what do? I just die? I just curl up in a ball and die? Nah, never. You gotta still do your part, whatever you think your part might be. Like at the end of the day, fate can only take you. I don't even know. I don't believe in fate, so I can't even really say what fate can do.
Fate limits you to it limits your thinking. That's the way I see it. If it's just going to happen because it's supposed to happen, you don't got to think about anything. You don't got to be deliberate about anything, and that's what fate takes away from you.
I'm in the school of thought where, like, I told you already like 3 or 4 times. I done quoted the Bible. But at the end of the day, like, that does inform a lot of the way that I'm thinking. But as a philosophical being, I would say like I create my own luck. That's something that I'm embracing nowadays. Like fate, like I said, I don't really necessarily believe in fate. I believe that the world, the universe, God, however you want to put it, rewards hard work and honor.
Bringing it back full circle.
Yeah. So I really do believe that. I believe that the universe rewards honor. Um, Sometimes I question it. Sometimes I feel like, damn, does it? Sometimes I am like, maybe it pays prostitutes more than it pays people like me.
Maybe.
But that's only in money. And honestly, I don't live for money. You know what I'm saying? Not to say, I don't want money. Not to say I don't spend money. Not to say I don't make money or need to make more money. No, all of that is still true. But no, I don't live for money. So everything that I value is not, to be quantified by that.
I feel you. All right. Well, that's our time today. Why don't y'all go ahead and give us a follow, like, subscribe, because that will really help. It gets the people going. It's provocative. Make sure you share this with your friends. They don't even gotta be your best friend at this point. Just like if it's a friend, I feel like you should share us. That's just
You ain't say nothing about Hayden Panettiere, dog. Not one word. You ain't say not one word.
yeah. I say RIP.
You ain't. Yeah. Okay. It's not even a word. It's an acronym, but sure.
That was said. I mean, I don't know what you want me to say.
It doesn't matter what I want you to say. The fact that you said nothing speaks volumes.
Yeah. Only thing I know it from is A Bug's Life.
Remember the Titans?
Mm-mm. Nope, no sir.
Heroes?
No sir. Just A Bug's Life. If I'm not mistaken, I think she did a voiceover in Kingdom Hearts as well, but I didn't play that. Very decorated person, or like, yeah, very decorated voice actress. Just not in the stuff I was watching.
So you happy she did?
Indifferent.
Okay.
Why would someone be happy? How
I
did
don't
we
know.
get to
I mean, that's me rage baiting and asking, like, dag, how are you so cold? Like, you answered it. You said indifference. But I've heard it said that the opposite of love is indifference, not hate. You know what I mean? To absolutely have no regard for something that's just the most cold thing in the world. So that's why I was asking, like, dang, how are you so cold? But you answered it. You did. I mean, it's not like you're avoiding it at all.
Yeah.
But that's why I said, dag, so you happy? Because it's like, dag, that's just me wanting you to feel something at all.
Nope, I don't even remember that bug. But I feel for the other people who this is
Her
affecting.
11-year-old daughter.
Yeah, I didn't even know she had one of those. How old was she? I thought she was
30,
like
36.
I didn't even know she was that old. Oh yeah. Condolences. Still want y'all to follow us though.
Yeah. Check us out on TikTok, Twitter, YouTube, especially Twitch. You can listen to these joints afterward on Spotify and Apple and all that good old stuff. We're here all the time. Like, you'll literally see us in a couple of days. And then a couple of days after that, you'll see us again. Like, we're here all the time.
He'll be back.
Yep, you can depend on us to just be back with this sensible nonsense, sensical, whimsical. Icicles.
Icicles was a stretch.
You ever had rice cauliflower? No, that's the stretch.
You know, calisthenics is a stretch.
Oh, I agree. I agree. All right. Well, thank you guys for joining us. It's always been fun. It's always been a pleasure. It's been real. And as always, you ready?
Yeah.
All right. As always, make your first impression your worst impression, because guess what? It's only going up from there.